Welcome to Agrajay Agam classes, and welcome to another episode of our Slow English podcast. Today, I'm going to share a simple, inspiring, and powerful story that will help you improve your English listening and speaking skills. This story is easy to understand, spoken slowly, and perfect for beginners who want to build confidence. Stay with me till the end because this story will motivate you to practice every day and never give up on your learning journey. So sit back, relax, and let's begin the story together. The Journey of Arjun. Arjun was a young boy who lived in a small village near the mountains. The village was peaceful, full of green fields, tall trees, and a long river that flowed gently past the houses. Every morning, Arjun woke up early to help his mother with small chores. He fetched water from the well, cleaned the front yard, and fed the chickens. He was always active and cheerful. But there was one dream that made him different from other children. Arjun wanted to learn English. In the village, most people spoke only their local language. Only a few people knew English, and they spoke it very little. Arjun believed that if he learned English, he could see the world, talk to new people, and get better opportunities. His dream was simple but strong. Every night, he looked at the stars and whispered to himself, "One day, I will speak English well." One day, Arjun's school got a new English teacher. Her name was Miss Ria. She had traveled to many cities and even to other countries. She wore simple clothes, spoke softly, and always smiled kindly at the students. Arjun liked her from the first day. She taught slowly, used easy words, and encouraged everyone to speak. During the first class, she said, "English is not difficult. You just need practice, patience, and courage. If you try every day, you will improve." Arjun listened carefully. He decided that he would practice every single day. Even if he made mistakes, he would not stop. After school, Arjun began a routine. First, he would read a small English paragraph from his book. Then he would try to speak aloud in front of the mirror. At first, his pronunciation was not clear. Sometimes he felt shy, even though he was alone. But he remembered Miss Ria's words: practice, patience, courage. So he continued. One evening, while Arjun was practicing outside, an old man approached him. The man's name was Hari, and he lived alone in the village. He often sat near the river and watched the sunset. He heard Arjun speaking English and became curious. "What are you doing, Arjun?" asked the old man. "I am practicing English," Arjun replied with a shy smile. "Why English?" the old man asked again. "Because I want to learn more. I want to talk to people from different places. I want to grow," Arjun said confidently. The old man nodded slowly. He said, "That is good. When I was young, I also wanted to learn, but I never tried. I hope you don't stop." His words gave Arjun more motivation. From that day, Arjun practiced not only for himself, but also for all those who never got the chance. Weeks passed. Arjun improved slowly. He still made mistakes, but he no longer felt embarrassed. He understood that mistakes were part of learning. Every mistake taught him something new. One afternoon, Miss Ria called him after class. She said, "Arjun, I have noticed your hard work. Would you like to join the English storytelling competition next month?" Arjun's eyes widened. "Me? But I am not perfect yet." She replied, "You don't need to be perfect. You just need to try." Arjun hesitated, but then nodded. he decided that he would try, even if he felt afraid. For the next 4 weeks, he practiced more than ever. He chose a simple story about a bird trying to fly. He read it loudly, recorded his voice, and listened to it again and again. He corrected his pronunciation, added expression, and learned new words. His mother supported him by giving him quiet time. His father encouraged him by saying, "Courage makes your voice stronger." Finally, the day of the competition arrived. Students from many schools came. Some were confident, some were nervous, and some spoke English very fluently. Arjun felt his heartbeat rise. His hands were cold. For a moment, he thought he might not be able to speak. But then he saw Miss Rhea smiling at him. She nodded gently, as if she were saying, "You can do it." Arjun took a deep breath and walked onto the stage. When he began, his voice shook, but after a few lines, he remembered all his practice. He slowed down. He spoke clearly. He imagined that he was telling the story to the stars, like he did every night. Words started to flow smoothly. He used simple expressions, but spoke with confidence. When he finished, the hall was silent for a second. Then everyone clapped. Arjun felt warmth spread through his chest. He had done it. Not perfectly, but bravely. He did not win the first prize or even the second. He received a special appreciation award for effort and improvement. But for Arjun, it felt like winning the world. He held the certificate tightly on his way home. His parents were proud. The villagers congratulated him. The old man, Hari, smiled and said, "You did what I could not. Keep going." Arjun did not stop. His journey continued. Every day, he spoke a little more English. He listened to small stories. He practiced with friends. His confidence grew quietly. One day, a foreign traveler visited the village. He needed help because he could not understand the local language. Everyone felt confused, but Arjun stepped forward and spoke to him in simple English. He translated for him, guided him to a guest house, and even helped him buy food. The traveler thanked him and said, "Your English is very good." Arjun smiled. It was the first time a stranger had told him that. It felt magical. As months passed, Arjun became known as the English boy in the village. Children asked him for help. Adults admired his determination. His school made him the leader of the English club. But Arjun never forgot where he started. He always told others one thing: if you practice every day, even for 10 minutes, you will grow. Don't be afraid of mistakes. Years later, Arjun became a language teacher just like Miss Rhea. He taught in the same school where he had once been a shy student. He encouraged children the same way she had encouraged him. He helped students who felt nervous, shy, or unsure. One day, during a class, a small boy asked him, "Sir, do you think I can learn English? I am very weak." Arjun smiled warmly. He remembered his own fear, his struggles, his first shaky speech. He said, "You can learn. I was just like you. Practice, patience, courage. That is all you need." He told the class his story, not to brag, but to inspire. The students listened with wide eyes. Some felt hope for the first time. Arjun realized that sometimes one person's effort can light a lamp for many others. Every evening, Arjun still liked to go near the river. He sat where old Hari used to sit. He watched the sunset, listened to the soft wind, and felt grateful for his journey. He knew that learning English had given him more than language. It had given him confidence, discipline, and new dreams. It had opened doors, built friendships, and created opportunities.
Arjun believed that language is not just words, it is a bridge that connects people, ideas, and worlds.